Helping people, it's all I've ever wanted to do.
Making people better, what a great feeling.
Helping people stay at home, it's so rewarding.
Working in the community gives me a real buzz.
Going home at the end of the day, knowing you've made a difference, you can't beat it. Integrated care, just learnt what it is. You must be joking. When was the last time a health person asked for my opinion and didn't blame me when something went wrong?
Integrated care could be good, as long as it means no extra work. I can only just cope now.
Integrated care, that's a fantastic idea. But we've had so many changes which are never funded properly, and it brings a whole new meaning to a one-stop shop.
Integrated care. Does that mean we're going to have to talk to health?
I've been going into Mrs. Jones for the last 6 months. She's been struggling to eat recently, and it's been well recorded by my manager and the surgery. A new district nurse came yesterday and practically accused me of starving her. I felt so belittled and upset.
Yesterday I started work as a district nurse and visited my first patients on the patch. I had such a full caseload I could only skim the notes. I went into one house and the lady looked malnourished. It was really worrying. I said so to the care worker, but she was so defensive and thought I was blaming her. I wasn't, of course. I was just doing my job.
I wanted an update on a patient, but could I get hold of that social worker? They're either part-time, on holiday or off sick. I was on call as the duty doctor yesterday and every single minute of the day was filled. I absolutely didn't have time to ring again.
Would you credit it? I've been out all day at case conferences. I get back and get a disgruntled message from a GP demanding that I give her an update. It's interesting that when I try to get hold of her, it's like asking for the crown jewels.
For the last 3 days, as well as doing my own shift, I've been covering a colleague's who's off sick. I took the call asking me to work on my day off at 6 AM and was out of the door by 7. My husband says I'm mad, but I think of the people needing help. I'm so tired though, mentally as well as physically.
If I had £1 for every time I hear a care provider say I haven't got the staff to take on that package of care, I'd be really rich. Where have all the carers gone? It's so exhausting and mentally frustrating trying to sort out care these days.
They want to keep people out of hospital. Has anyone stopped to think what that actually means? District nurses are rushed off their feet.
What's the worst part of my job?
Stress! You want to know about stress?
Don't get me started.
Stress, it's my life.
Don't take your work home with you, they say. If only.
I drive 5 miles to change a dressing, then another 5 to give an insulin injection, but end up staying much longer than I should because the patient wants to talk. Then I hit traffic and 3 more patients to see, so I'm well behind my list. Then I take a call from the surgery who want me to fit in another patient and still be back in time for a meeting.
I've needed the loo for the past 3 hours. It's 4 PM and I haven't eaten since breakfast. The last service user got us all in a panic when she wouldn't open the door, but it turns out that she'd gone out with her daughter. If I don't get my timesheets into the office in the next 10 minutes, I probably won't get paid.
And as for the phone,
It never stops ringing.
Is it any wonder that I can't give up red wine?
Cake,
Cigarettes.
Caffeine.
Chocolate!